Often one may say they feel the weight of the world upon their shoulders, but in mythology this one takes that literally. The Titan, Atlas, cursed to bear the weight of the cosmos as punishment for his part in the Titanomachy, the conflict between the Olympians and the Titans. Where does he stand in all of this, though? How strong is Atlas? Atlas is famous for holding up the weight of the sky, cosmos, and often deemed the celestial sphere. Using geocentric astronomy, the celestial sphere encompasses our solar system. Though, based on its intention, meaning everything, the cosmos itself, it could go all the way up to the weight of the entire universe. Now, what does that mean for his strength? Quantifying lifting strength as attack potency is always a bit strange, but taking it at face value would give Atlas a low ball of solar system to a high ball of universal attack potency. Fortunately, we don't have to do that. You see, without the speculation, Atlas participated in the Titanomachy, which involves heavy hitters in Greek mythology like Zeus and Poseidon, and while he is never stated to have outright faced them in battle, the Titanomachy lasted a decade, so he had to withstand some of the more frightening displays of power. So let's go over a few, shall we? In Hesiod's Theogony, Zeus and Poseidon both have the epithet of Earthshaker. Now, could that just be earthquakes? Certainly. And if we're being generous, that can be as little as small town level in attack potency, or less, as earthquakes range from very light to catastrophic. And on that catastrophic high end, we have one being capable of creating earthquakes that exceed the 1960s Chilean earthquake, which was a massive 9.5 on the Richter scale, which released something in the vein of 2,500 megatons of TNT. Meaning their earth-shaking is pretty squarely island level, but honestly, it should be higher. Why? Well, that's because later on in the Titanomachy, also in the Theogony this happens, it was as if the sky and earth were coming to ruin. Taking it back to the observation of the sky, the celestial sphere, i.e. Uranus, as a solar system, Zeus's bolt would be as if it were ruined, at minimum making akin to a star-level attack, but then further to a solar system one, and obviously taking the intention of the celestial sphere encompassing everything, which surely is its intention, it would be a universal feat. And the fighting continued after this. That pretty much gives Atlas somewhere in the high end of universal AP, and more conservatively, that star level to solar system level attack potency. Well, what about durability? And for the first time on this channel, I think Atlas's durability actually exceeds his attack potency. For countless years after the Titanomachy, Atlas has held the weight of the cosmos, and will continue to do so throughout the entire mythology. No matter where you scale the celestial sphere, he holds it unwaveringly and without much difficulty. Not to mention, the gods, be they Olympian, Titan, or Primordial, are immortal, meaning that while he can be bested, Atlas cannot traditionally be killed. Who's ready to say it with me? What about his speed? Yeah, there's not much of anything in mythology about Atlas's speed, or many of the gods' speeds. We know Hermes can take souls to Hades, but that is much of a trait of his alone, and others have entered and exited Hades without such amps or being classified as a speedster. Giving the absolute best benefit of the doubt, I can say again, since Zeus's lightning bolts did not completely end the Titanomachy, there would have been a chance of the Titans to dodge them, putting Atlas somewhere around the speed of lightning to be generous. What does all that mean to say? Atlas is at the very least star level, taking Zeus's lightning bolt feat at one of its weaker end interpretations, with durability that far exceeds his attack potency, by continuing to hold the weight of the cosmos. Taking his highball interpretation, Atlas is squarely universal, or just below it, at high multi-galaxy, by engaging the Titanomachy with the likes of Zeus, and having the endurance to extend it for 10 years alongside his fellow Titans, as they dealt with the Olympians, the many-armed Hecatonchires, and Cyclopes. Real shame that he's essentially still only generously lightning speed, even in this highball. And that's Atlas. As always, thanks for watching.